welcome to the call today. Denzel, you got to do the intro.
All right. Well, once again, welcome to our leaders call. As we already mentioned, we usually do not have the call this early either, and not early that in the month. We usually do it with the second week of the month. But once again, we're super excited for what's actually happening right now here in the US. Lots of great, exciting news that we couldn't wait too long to share, and especially before we're heading over to Germany to the World Management Congress next week. We have to keep you in the loop of all the things that are happening. So with that being said, I'm actually going to intro our I would say, she's one of the most famous people here in PM International, the US. Not only has she been with PM International for more than 7 years, but also an incredible proven record of making a region from 0 all the way to 10 million in turnover in a single year. So incredible, not only an incredible experience in the industry, which is we all learn, we all evolve, we all gain that knowledge and experience, and we can please give a warm welcome to the call to our incredible sales director for the West region, Tonette Blum. So please give her a warm welcome, everyone.
Oh, thank you so much, Denzel. I mean, I'm getting older and wiser as time is progressing. I love our products because it really helps me to feel young as a grandma of two. And so thank you so much, Denzel. Working alongside you it's a wonderful thing, and we are looking forward to Germany. And there is a big announcement about that. Denzel, do you want to tell them about what this next slide says and for all of the leaders?
Absolutely. So for all of the leaders, as you know, if you're not able to be at the event, this is for the first time, I think, since the last big convention, the 30-year anniversary from PM International. We're actually going to give the opportunity for everyone that is an IMM and higher. Okay, this is very important to know. Once again, international marketing manager and higher within the last 3 months of qualification, you're going to be able to participate online in our World Management Congress. Okay, so it's going to be a $30 ticket to be able to view it online. And this is going to be live starting tomorrow. So 7 days before the event, too many news that we're going to be unlocking and hearing at the Congress itself, which we're looking at one of our biggest, World Management Congress that we've had so far. So we're looking over 4,300 attendees, which is 25% over what we had last year, which is incredible. That means not only are we experiencing the momentum that's happening, but also the events, right? We build from event to event, and knowing that sadly, maybe because we didn't plan ahead of time, or, for visa purposes, we're not able to, leave the country. We are giving everyone the opportunity that are here in the United States, well, in the Americas itself, right? You have all your international marketing managers and above, that they're able to view it online and be firsthand, be able to not only participate, right, in our online viewing, which is going to be through the PMTV. You know what happened at the 30-year anniversary? Over 200,000 team partners were connected online. Well, we're going to hit history this time for our World Management Congress. And with that, we're going to be adding also online specials. And everyone that's going to be participating in our online event is going to have specials that you've never seen before, because it's going to be exclusive for the World Management Congress, which means merch, right? Lots of new merchandise that we have, and you'll be able to have the opportunity to be first to participate and actually be able to get that information beforehand to be able to have an exciting year with the World Management Congress. Back at you, Tony.
Yeah, and so the one thing we can say that happens, a couple of things, is that we have an excursion going on. Of course, it's already sold out in terms of the excursion. We just had a call right before this call. So Denzel and I don't know how many calls we had today, but we're going till the wee hours talking to people. So that is definitely about the momentum. But one of the things I can tell you is that we have, I believe it's over 40 people coming from the Americas to come to this World Management Congress. So we'll have lots of testimonies, lots of things happening, and it's a great opportunity. And that's one of the reasons why for leaders, it's important to you what happens after this event, not just during this event, but also what happens. And we have our road shows. Now, these are just a few, but I do know that we have more coming in terms of our road shows. So it's going to start off in Burbank on the 18th, San Diego, San Jose, Seattle, Los Angeles. So a lot of great things, but you can scan that QR code and be able to see that. And Denzel, I'm not sure if you had some more that you were getting ready to add onto this list, but
absolutely.
we're,
We're gonna add a few on there. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So just stay tuned. You know that you can scan that QR code and be able to be a part of that. Bring your teams, but also bring potential customers. I mean, our road shows are free events. They're free. So how much do they cost? Nothing. And we are going to share and bring home that excitement from the World Management Congress. So make sure that you write down these dates. Make sure you stay connected with that QR code, because we will continue to update in terms of all of the different road shows and where we're going. I mean, we're busy. We're really, really busy.
And I'm so excited about California. I mean, California has,
I know,
well,
right?
we're gonna hear too much great news today, you know, but I am so excited about California. And California, as a matter of fact, if you're in California or if you want to build in California, let me tell you something. California has the biggest spending power, okay, in the entire USA. So if you want to build in California, you better get people at this event because it's going to be great energy, great excitement. And I know for a fact that we're going to be adding also different languages to our different roadshows that's happening throughout the entire US. So great things are happening and we're excited for our fastest growing market, which is California. Once again, hats off to Tony for an incredible job that she's been doing for the last couple of years and still to this day continues to strive for excellence because she's really passionate and loves what she does. And that's exactly what we're doing, right? So part of the creation of the expansion, right? Customer service, the sales team, the US. We also have great news for us tonight. And I thought today would be an incredible day to introduce you to a incredible person that has come to PMIA International about 4 to 5 months ago and has done such an incredible and remarkable job of leading by example and making sure understanding the premium approach and what our team partners need as to solving anything that we have on the table. And today, I'm more than happy to introduce to our new customer service supervisor, Maria Gonzalez, and she's on the line today with us. So we would like to give you a warm welcome and congratulations for your newly promotion as our incredible customer service supervisor. And we know that you're doing an incredible job and that you are continue to strive to making sure that our team partners are happy and through any what we call challenges, because there's no problems and issues, there's challenges. Yeah, we overcome them and we'll find a solution for it. And Maria has truthfully shown to Ned, myself, the sales team, that there's really a need to certain things, and that's exactly what we're catering for. So tonight we have Maria on the line. Maria, would you like to tell us a little bit, well, number one, a little bit about you, and number two, tell us what is happening as the excitement comes to the customer service team?
Thank you so much, Denzel and Tonette. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Okay, well, first of all, thank you for this opportunity to share a quick moment with our leaders. I'm truly glad to be here. Well, first of all, I introduce myself. So my name is Maria Daniela Gonzalez, and I'm the customer service supervisor. I'm 29 years old and originally from Venezuela. I hold a bachelor's degree in administration with a focus on accounting and finance, but my real passion is customer service. It's helping and supporting others isn't just an habit for me. It's something I genuinely love and enjoy. I've been working in this field since I was 18 years old, so you can do the math. Since our priority has always been to provide you and your teams with a premium experience, we've been working on several internal updates over the past few months to take that experience to the next level. For instance, we recently completed a fantastic onboarding and training process with our 2 new Korean-speaking agents and 1 new Spanish-speaking agent. That brings us a team of 6 people already, 4 Spanish speaker and 2 Korean speaker, and all of us are fluent in English. In line with these improvements, we're also finalizing a completely new phone experience. Very soon, you'll be able to choose your preferred language when calling, and you also be informed of your position in the queue. And if you'd prefer not to wait, you'll have the option to request a callback or leave a voicemail, all while keeping your place in line. Also, we're working in improving our customer service emails and general policies to help and support you and your people as much as we can. Because, always we have these challenges, as Denzel said, this situation, but even in those situations, we want to give you our best. And so as you can see, this department will improve a lot, and all because of you and because you deserve it. So we are excited about these changes and confident they'll enhance the support experience for you and your teams. These are all the customer service updates. Thank you so much for your time.
Woo!
Wow.
I'm excited.
We are
Can I say something right quick about Maria before you move on? I'm going to tell you, I have worked with her, and she is diligent. She is diligent and she's professional. Be patient with her and with all of our customer service agents, because here's what I can tell you, and you all, Denzel already mentioned, I've been with the company for a long time. And what I love about our current customer service team is that they all care. They really, really care. And if they can't do something, then they just can't do it. It's not personal. It's just we have to have policy. We have to have guidelines. So because of those guidelines, we have to fall within there. And they're just doing their job. But if they can do something, guess what? They are willing to do it. So congratulations to you, and you're doing an awesome job.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Super proud of the team. Thank you so much, Maria. And, this right here is what we talk about, the shift and a half. I'm going to just put emphasis again, because this right here is going to be a game changer. Okay. When we talk about a game changer in the space, like our Top Shape, this is going to change so many things. What's been happening? Tony's team in California, they call and it's 2 p.m. and everything is already closed, right? Sorry, you got to wait till the next day. That is not a premium approach. So what we're creating here is we're creating the shift and a half, which means from 8 a.m. all the way till 8 p.m. Eastern time, you're going to have full customer service support to support you in anything that you need. Now, there's also part of the changes that I'm really happy about, and I'm pretty sure you're going to be super happy about it as well, because right now, when you call the North office, you're only going to get the North office support, and sometimes they cannot help because it's the South, and the South cannot help because of the North, and it creates a confusion within the organization, within us as team partners of, I am calling PM International, and they both have two different systems, right? So we have literally integrated the North and the South into one. So that means that you're going to have one phone number to call PM International, not two different ones, one phone number. And anything that's in the North and the South is going to be combined into one. So you're going to have full customer service staff, which we're going to have more than 10 people. I mean, 10 incredible customer service representatives that have the knowledge, the experience, English, Spanish, Korean. And as we keep on evolving, the next chapter is going to be a Chinese, customer service representative as well. So this right here is going to be a change that's going to be an incredible change for all of us. And like Maria already mentioned, the moment you call in and you can select Spanish, English, Korean, and whenever you select the language that you're wanting, you're going to get someone that speaks your language, which is very unique, right? Right now, what happens, you only speak Spanish, you call customer service, and someone in English answers, or someone in Korean answers, right? Just an example. And it's a little bit frustrating about it because no one can help me. Well, we're integrating that. We heard you, and we make the efforts and the actions based on what the necessities is. And this right here has been such an important change in order for us to grow to the next phase. And this right here is when we talk about the communication in all the different languages. As a friendly reminder, we sent out an email for top management after the top management meeting that we have with our CEO and founder, Mr. Rolf Sorg, here in Sarasota. We sent out communication to our team partners, entire database of the United States. And it was in Spanish, English, or Korean, or to be determined what languages you would like to receive the communication. So if you have not done so, because right now what we're creating is even the communication from corporate towards our distributors or team partners is going in the specific languages. So if you select Spanish, you're going to be receiving communication in Spanish. So can you feel where we're heading? We're going to start catering in all the different languages, cultures, and with that, so we can all be in the same dynamic and we can all have the communication with each of our team partners in the desired language that they're choosing. Tony, did you want to mention something about this?
The one thing I want you all to do is definitely, if you have not, go ahead and fill out the form here in terms of the language, the survey. Take your phone out, do that QR code, and then what you can do is take that QR code and the link, send it to your team. Let them know if they want to be able to have these tools and supports, they must be able to fill that out. That's how we can get better. Now, the next thing though on it is, Denzel, is about some of the quality in terms of the shipping. Do you want to address that in the next slide?
Yeah, absolutely. So we have identified through the shipments, right, that there are some open sachets and box quality. We identify what the actual challenge was. Again, it's a challenge, right? Actually, it says issues here, but it's a challenge that we identify. So we're going to be very transparent, okay? And this is what we're going to be doing. Transparency is key. So the glue, as you know, we're starting to produce in-house, right? So as we start to produce in-house, part of, I'll call it the growing pains, is we start producing a lot. And what happens is we're doing the quality control behind it. And what we found out is that the glue that was actually closing the boxes were opening up after 3 to 4 days of having the glue on. And the reason why is because they're so fresh from the production that we were stacking the boxes. So all the pressure of all the boxes were actually creating a challenge that the boxes were so weak that by the time they get delivered, they're actually open. The quality looks relatively cheap because obviously open is the boxes are, we call it smooshed. They, the sachets are open. So what we're gonna do is, if you encounter this, we're 100% committed to replacing it. I mean, this is PM International. We're 100% part of the quality premium approach. And if you had that, please make sure, I know that Maria's team has been working diligently in replacing, the power, that's mainly with the power cocktail boxes. Okay. So if you had that, make sure you give us a call. We want to see the pictures, the emails, and we'll replace it. And on top of that, we'll give you a 20% discount on top of what you already have as a discount, okay, for any additional product that you would like. So I know that especially in Tony's region and California happened a lot. So, that's part of the packaging improvements that we're actually going to be creating. And I know that Tony's happy about this one because, as we move forward in the growing phase that we're creating, because as more we start producing in the house, that means that more packaging we're going to start shipping out, right? So we got to make sure that the boxes are actually stable boxes. So talking about quality, not only from our boxes for the sachets, but also the boxes for the shipments. We've come to find out, since we're shipping from the East Coast to the West Coast, right? We're crossing the entire United States. By the time it gets to you, the box gets mistreated left and right? So it gets just thrown away, thrown everywhere. And by the time it gets to you, like, wow, PM International is sending me, ruined boxes. Well, we found also a solution that's going to happen specifically for the West Coast. We're going to be introducing a double layer boxes. So it's going to be a thicker box, which, by the way, thicker the box, the more expensive it is. But we have to do it because at the end of the day, it's not about the pricing. It's about the experience that you're receiving the box. And just picture that your brand new manager is receiving a box that's destroyed and all the products inside at the end of the day are also destroyed, right? So that's exactly what we're not trying to create here. We're trying to create the faster experience with a premium approach. And when they open it up, they have a really nice experience of what they receive. So with that, not only introducing the double layer boxes, but also the internal bubble protection. So the internal bubble protection is also going to be very important. So we're double layering everything. Okay. So the product's going to be not only, they're going to have what do you call it? Like 4 layers, right? 4-layer protection, double layer on the boxes, and the internal bubble protection. So I know, Tony, that's something that Tony's been requesting for quite a while. So once again, you see, this is the changes that we're making. Tony, do you want to mention something about the packaging improvement and what we're creating here?
Yeah, and I don't, because I know that you've taken care of it. And I want you to know, for those of you who send me multiple emails, now you can see we were listening, and we are on our way. And which now brings us to another great improvement in terms of our sales and materials, and really excited about this, right? Denzel, you want to kind of tell them a little bit about the new brochure? That's huge.
I mean, this is something that you requested as well. So I think you should lead us about the sales tool materials.
Yeah. So the great thing is that it is bilingual, and you can be able to get it at a PDF. Now, we know that the thing about it is we are now in an era where people send things. So being able to have a PDF and being able to make sure that it has English as well as Spanish. And there's talk, I know that Denzel is working on multiple languages as well. So that's why we want to encourage you to be able to see the updated version of our books, and they're now available in PDF as well. So excited about that. Moving on to the next thing, and Denzel, I wasn't sure if you had something else you wanted to say about these books, the new catalog.
No, I mean, this is, so once again, this goes hand in hand with what we're requesting about the information. So what's going to happen here is, by the time you do the sign up, whenever you're enrolling a brand new team partner, bringing a new team partner into PM International, a new manager, the moment you select Spanish, English, we're working on Korean materials and also in Chinese, so that's still not live just yet. But the moment you select it, is immediately your demo bag, because all of this also comes in the demo bag. You're
Right.
going to receive it in the language you're selecting. And on top of that, like Tonette already mentioned, you're able to purchase these materials so you can have it for your team. And they're up to date with our top shape, you know, with the lemon line that we have. So all of those things is up to date in speeding the process, and that you're able to also share, which is super important, because we'll also find out that lots of you are just using WhatsApp, you know, so WhatsApp, what do? You just share, you know, it's just a quick share, the PDF, and it's just a faster pace. So we're
Yeah.
creating several, you know, materials for it, and also the link trees with the PDFs are going to be crucial as we move forward in the next phase.
So moving on to our events coming up, and there are a few events coming up that I wanted to make sure that we wanted to make sure that you are aware. We've already talked about the World Management Congress. We talked about the road shows, but we also want to talk about our next Business Academy, which is happening on June the 21st. And this is going to be in Atlanta area. But you, of course, can also view it online. If you've not registered for that, make sure that you register for our upcoming Business Academy that's coming up. And then the other thing that happened since the last time we met, you know what happened? We opened up our first DSC, Direct Sale Center, in California. It opened up. Oh my gosh, it was so wonderful. We had over 100 people in attendance. Denzel came out, the team came out. Oh my gosh, it was wonderful. And in the first month, we sold out. So we've since then ordered multiple products. I know some of you are waiting for your products. Don't worry, they're coming. They're already en route. But it was an extraordinary event. And Denzel, do you want to kind of talk a little bit about the DSC?
Oh yeah, I am so proud of Tonette and the team in California. I mean, when we think about actually before the DSC, we actually had an international marketing manager training, we had a business academy, and throughout all of these events, you know, leading towards our first DSC, which has been, you know, I believe this is setting the pace for what we're creating here in the United States as our first direct sale center. So when I think about how the sales happened that weekend, sold out, you know, the first, what was it, 2 days, 3 days, sold out completely. I mean, in less than 2 weeks, incredible massive momentum. And when I think about what's happening this month already, it's like the sales are just going through the roof in California. And if I, you know, once again think about the market potential that Mr. Rolfstork always mentions, 300 DSCs are projected here for the Americas. So far we have 2 in the entire Americas. One was in Canada, and now we have our first one in the United States. And it looks like it's setting the pace for the next upcoming DSCs in the United States. So part of our projections for this year, for the entire sales team and for the US itself, is to have 3 to 4 brand new DSCs, and we're on track to hitting 3 to 4 DSCs this year. So momentum is here, the excitement is there, and at the same time, the results are proven that a DSC concept really works, right? So this once again gives you the opportunity of, you know, getting the chance to get ahead of the game, be the first ones. You're the founders, you're the pioneers in the United States, right? You've been in the game, you are in the game. So just picture yourself having a DSC. What results and how fast can you get to the next level in the marketing plan, right? So we're excited for it. Tony, you want to mention real quick on how to open a DSC in the short term, because you've been involved in the first DSC. You had weekly meetings every single Wednesday, upcoming meetings, because guess what? Every DSC globally has specific standards. As you know, PM International is based on standards, and the standards have to be taking place. So Tony, do you want to just real quick give us you're muted.
Yeah, the thing about the DSC concept is it is wonderful. It's a great opportunity, and Hannah is doing a a great job on her DSC. As a matter of fact, I'm just going to jump ahead of this and put this on here. We're actually hosting our first Korean Business Academy that's happening at the end of this month in the DSC. So that gives you some of the idea of the idea behind it, but you definitely have to have at least 125,000 in the bank. You have to be able to create a business plan. You can't just say, hey, you know what, Tonad, Denzel, hey, I'd like to open up a DSC. Let me see if I can get people coming to the store, and purchasing product makes it easy. I won't have to do my business that way. No. You have to be able to be invested in it. But what happens is your investment will pay off. So location is important. Being able to have the capital and the flexibility and putting it together, it's the work that it takes. But is it worth it? Heck yeah, it's totally worth it. And that's one of the reasons why we have people already who have expressed an interest in it. So if you have an interest in creating your own DSC, just set up time, we can talk. I can be able to help you and answer some of the questions that you may have in terms of it. Like I said, I have a lot of people who are interested in this concept. The thing is that when you have a DSC, there's a certain amount of miles in between the DSC, so you don't have to worry that if someone has it in your city, that down the street there will be another person that has a DSC. No, there has to be a certain amount of miles in between and a certain amount of population as well. So we look at those so that way we can set you up to be productive for that. So that's an exciting thing going on. The other thing that happened this month is that we have now launched the new sponsorship contest, which is so nice. Oh my gosh, I love these this t-shirt as well as the polo shirt. I mean, we stopped the polo shirt, and then I thought, oh man, I really miss those polo shirts. But now we have elevated it, brought the polo shirt back. So that's wonderful. It started already, and you have a month and a half to being able to get your new team partners. If you have 2 new team partners or 2 customers, you get the beautiful shirt. If you get 2 managers, you get the polo shirt, and there are tons of product prizes available. The thing I can tell you about the sponsorship contest, earlier is better, because the quicker you do this and you submit your request, the more drawings that you get for those exciting prizes. So sponsorship contest is going on right now. The other tool and support that we have, as I'm looking at the clock, because I have a 5 o'clock, I have a meeting top of the hour, so I want to make sure we move and get through all of this. Denzel, you want to tell them about this, because you mentioned it a little bit, but I think this is huge. This is really huge.
Yeah, absolutely. So we are working on different well, I would call it different options right now, because there's so many options out there, right? In regards different languages at the same time. So what we come to find out is that currently what we have is it's a script that you have to be reading, right, as a translation. So the team has really digged into finding different options for us to enhance that experience, to have the real nice approach. And I can tell you that really soon we're going to be releasing something that's going to be very unique. So you're able to connect to our Business Academy, Product Academy, and we'll be able to have a integrated system that's going to be translating up to 300 languages. So Tonette is speaking in English, and you can hear it in all the 300 languages at the same time. And it's not going to be only be subtitles. It's going to be subtitles, and someone is going to be speaking to you in your own language. So that is huge, because that means that anywhere we go, we're going to be able to have and to cater to all the different languages, cultures, everyone. And at the same time, what we want to feel is the connection, right? Because you have a, business meeting in English, and you have maybe some, Koreans come, and then you have Spanish come, and it's like, okay, now in what language am I doing the meeting?
Right.
So
Right. That's what we often said, Denzel. That's what we want so badly. I really want to make sure that I learn Korean. And I'm so sorry that I haven't been able to get it as well as I like to, but this is such a huge opportunity for us and how we look and view our business.
Exactly. So part of the enhancements, right? Again, the approach behind it is to be able to cater to all the different languages. And we are at this point right now, right? Getting ready, once again, setting the pace for what's coming up next. So thank you for bringing that up, Tonette. I know that was also been one of the things that we talked a lot about, especially for the IMN trainings. And as we move forward, we're in the United States, thousands, I would say thousands. I mean, we just have hundreds of different languages here. And at the end of the day, now you know that we're going to be able to cater to it. So tell us a little bit about the product specials.
So the product specials that we have coming up, we always like to tell you ahead of time the product specials. And so this is the product special for June. We have our Pro Shake chocolate, vanilla, and top shake that are going to be on special from June the 10th and the 11th, 5+1. I'm excited about that top shake 5+1. What's great about this particular product special is perfect timing because we're right in the midst of the beginning of the summer months, and people want to get in shape, want to wear their bathing suit. And the fact that we have a 5+1 offer of our protein shake, Pro Shake chocolate and vanilla, as well as top shake, this is a perfect time to package that. And one more thing in regards to it, and I'm trying to think, I don't know if we put the slides up, but we are looking for images of you with your top shape and with your top shape, as well as the optimal set. I think I posted one on my Facebook page of me showing you. I had my top shape and my power cocktail and my my Restorate on the table, and I was holding it. And so you can be able to do that when you have those pictures, even if you have people on your team are customers, send us your videos, send us your images, and perhaps you will be featured in terms of our social media. We still have that special going on. So I want to encourage you to continue to help us to promote your product, our product. The other special is on June 25th to the 30th, we have a 5+1 offer of the Active Eyes. And remember, if you attend some of these road shows that we have coming up, you'll see other specials because we always have specials at our road shows. So excited about that for sure. So the next thing is that we have a special announcement, and I'm going to click right here. And one of them has to do with Power Days. So I have that on my slide. So Denzel, do you want to talk a little bit about Power Days?
Yeah, absolutely. So Power Days, this is something that has been, I would say, crucial, right? As we know what's happening currently in the market space, lots of companies closing up their doors, lots of companies changing their business model to affiliate, to omni-channel. And at the end of the day, that leaves lots of leaders that are looking for a home. So as you know, PM International, once again, making history in the market, 5 years in the row, fastest growing company in the world. You know it, last year more than 3.25 billion. And I always like to talk about that because that is exactly what's making the difference right now from PM International with all the companies as our competitors out there, because the story that we tell the future distributors or current leaders are looking for a home is understanding who we are as PM International, because a lot of people don't even know who we are just yet, right? So when we talk about a Power Day, is giving the opportunity for a leader from another company that comes to PM International. So we basically fly them into the corporate office. We show them our, our brand new upcoming HQ of the Americas. And we actually have an entire day where we actually pay for their hotel for 2 nights, 3 days, 1 full day of whole scoop of what we're doing here, who we are as PM International. We also put a scientific doctor to talk about the products. We put, one of the scientific doctors for also the beauty line. We talk about the entire PM history. And at the end of the day, after that day, the leaders make a decision to join PM International. So why do we want to bring it up? Because we're actually been experiencing, the last 2 months, we've been having every single week Power Days in our HQ of the Americas. And I can tell you the success rate, the moment a leader makes a decision to fly into PM International to get to meet us, I can tell you that is their home. So why do we want to bring it up? Because we just wanted to friendly inform you and remind you that please to reach out to Tonette, myself, the sales team. We're here to help and support you. If you have any big leaders, you want more information on how the Power Day works, please reach out to us, because at the end of the day, we're doing the onboardings every single week in the corporate office. And what we're trying to create here is not only the brand visibility, but having leaders finding a home with PM International, and that's what we're here for. So thank you for bringing it up, Tony. I know that's super important. And part of, the Power Days and the onboarding experience, I think this right here is something that Tony's been asking for. So I'm going to actually have Tony talk to you a little bit about what the onboarding experience is going to be about and how we can all benefit from it.
Well, Denzel, we have, and I'm going to see if my link will work. I'm hoping it was, because last time I tried to be able to show it and it didn't work, but that's okay because we're working on it. But we just had a call with a group of top leaders just to kind of go through all of the different onboarding tools that we are creating for the Americas. And this is for the Americas. So you all are testing it once it's ready to go live, but it's going to tell you everything you need in terms of whether it's going on your website, how to do an auto ship, how to sign up a new team partner. It's going to break everything down for you as well as your leader. So let me see whether or not, if I show this, if it'll play for you all. Let's see. Hold on 1 second. I think it may, hold on. Let's see.
Yeah, this is.
Oh, no, it's not. It's protected, so it's not going to do that. So we'll make sure that next time we are able to do that. But this time I think it's just to be able to let you know that this is something that we're working on in terms of the tools and supports that we have. So the next slide, it talks about how we are trying to look at our markets and be able to streamline it for you all to get the tools and support. So Denzel, I think this is your slide to talk about what this is all about.
Oh, right. So this one is also part of the upcoming changes for the US. So currently what you had was the West, the South, and the North. We're actually splitting the entire US into 5 regions. So what that means is that eventually we're going to have 5, sales responsibles for each of the regions to be able to cater and support the team partners in the area. So there's going to be like 2 or 3 different tweaks here that we still have to make, but this is just giving you an idea on how the regions are actually going to be split. So we're going to have the Northeast region, the Southeast region, the Southwest, the West region, and the Midwest region. So with that being said, we know that Tonette remains our superstar for the West region. Tonette, do you want to mention a little bit of all the states that you have as responsibilities?
All of them that are on that screen, and added a couple of more on it in
Yes.
terms of Arizona, as well as, oh my gosh, I did a blank. But
California.
all of those, the main thing is that, yes,
Colorado.
Yeah, Colorado. Yeah, thank you. The main thing is for you to know I'm still in California, so I'm not going anywhere in California, but I'm excited about this and having the extra support that we need for the US. You know, the US market is huge. It's huge. It's a huge population. It's a huge opportunity. And being able to have qualified people who experience the same type of passion and belief that Denzel and I have for you and for the growth of our business in the US. Rolf Sword, he met with us this morning, and to hear again his passion and belief in you all and what's happening, we want to give you a level of excellence, and we want to make sure that you succeed and our company succeed, because as we think about the model for PM International, it is about future growth. And so, Denzel, I know you have something special that you want to make a very special announcement about our sales team.
Yes, so part of the growth, not only from, customer service perspective, but also our sales team is growing. So I'm really, really happy to announce, we have, I'm actually really excited because our newest sales director, he's been also in the industry for more than 10 years and really passionate about what we're doing. And, the moment Tony, got to meet him and, we were working all together, like, wow, this is exactly what we're needing, because the powerhouse of knowledge that we're creating with the team is you need a team that's dynamic, that is ready to always, think outside the box, create a momentum, and at the same time be able to help and lead the organization. And he has 100% proven that and shown that. And so today I have the honor and privilege to introducing to our newest sales director for the Midwest region, Juan Soto. So Juan is actually currently living in, I think he's online, but
yeah, he's
he's
online
traveling.
right now.
Oh, here he is. All right. So Juan has been traveling and making things happen already. So we're super excited to officially introduce you to the team. Very excited for you to be able to also start to dig into the new region. And well, we want to hear a little bit from you, Juan. Are you on?
Yes. I hope you can hear me well. I'm at the
Yes.
airport, so sorry about the noise. But I'm very excited. Thank you, Denzel. Thank you, Tony, for the warm welcome. I'm super excited and happy to be part of the International. And I mean, what can I say? Let's go get it and let's grow. So if there's anything I can do for any of you leaders, my email is right there. So feel free to send me an email. I'm more than happy to help out and work with you.
All right. Well, super, Juan. We're excited to have you in the team. We're excited for the expansion of what's happening. So we'll send out communication to our team partners. That way we have the official introduction to everyone, so we know who Juan is and how powerful it's gonna be as we create the team. So that means that we have currently still 3 more spots left, I would say, to be able to be on the leadership role, to lead by example here in the Americas. So what it means is that we are ready and looking for the expansion that we're needing. So if I'm not mistaken, within a month or 2, you'll be hearing more exciting news of how the team is going to keep on expanding, on growing. So Juan, welcome to PM International, and we're excited to see you succeed, to see you grow, and to see you working with our leaders here and making a huge impact as we get here to the next growing phase for the US. So thank you.
All right, wonderful. And speaking of expansion, I think it's time for you to give them a sneak peek of what the headquarters of America is looking like. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Drum roll.
I can tell you every single week that you actually sneak peek to our headquarters. I mean, it's impressive. I mean, how fast everything is coming along is just impressive. Look at this. Everything is already set to start the interior design, everything from the outside. So we're still painting. As a matter of fact, I have not even seen the building like this. This is how this picture was done like 2 days ago, 2 to 3 days ago. So things are moving so fast. But there's going to be an update in regards to our HQ America's upcoming, we call it the ribbon cutting. So
Yes,
there's
the ribbon
still
cutting.
date pending. I remember we mentioned it's going to be in December. Just please stand by because we're making sure that we can get everyone connected. And what we found out is, as transparency, once again, it's 5 days before Christmas. So the ribbon cutting, how everything is planned, is 5 days before Christmas. So what we're looking at is it's going to be several conflicts for families and team partners to come because you want to be with your family. So please stand by as we 100% give you the date for the HQ Americas ribbon cutting officially, because remember, we're going to have a gala. It's going to be a huge deal, right? Once again, remember we had this year in January, the groundbreaking of the HQ Americas. In January, can you imagine? This is where we were celebrating the groundbreaking.
6 months.
It's already happening.
Wow.
So great things are happening, and this is, the beginning of what we're creating here. So Tony, do you want to mention something about more of the updates, or are we actually ready to rise up and have an incredible year?
Yeah, we are ready to really take this and rise up to the next level in terms of our business and our opportunity. We just want you to know, first of all, and first and foremost, thank you all so much for coming on this call. We know that it was just a couple of days ago that the communication went out and you all rallied to get on this call. So thank you for doing that. Be sure to meet with your teams, share the information. Let's make June one of the best months ever. We're already, can you believe, Denzel, we are halfway in 2025. Oh my gosh. And so much is happening behind the scenes, but this is the time for you as leaders to rise up, make sure you achieve your dream, and make sure your leaders as well. Right, Denzel?
Absolutely. And I can just tell you, Mr. Rolfsor gave us some numbers today, and it looks like we're already in 12 to 16% up from previous year here. So big things are happening. So make sure that you really put the gas to the, what do they call it? The pedal to the gas, right? Or the
pedal to the metal. But
there you go.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is all gas, no brakes, and let's make it happen. All right, team. Well, thank you so much. I know we have an upcoming meeting right now. So from meeting to meeting, as we move forward here.
Yeah. So we have 2 meetings. Make sure you go on the WhatsApp group. We have the opportunity meeting, which I'm going to do in the next 4 minutes. Then after that, we have a great training on regards to our marketing plan that Josue is going to do. So can't wait to see you all. Take care and have a great day, everyone.